Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. This is war number 5 of season 26, and I'm going to bring you fights from the second section. This day I do remember that I had some work to do, so I came in very late. However, I tried to help in clearing the second section and the boss area, so let's get right to it. So first off, I'm starting off with Iron Man Infinity War on the buffet and strike counter node. So basically I lose power if I don't cycle my combos and throw special before the suppression begins. However, I use torch. I'm rocking the 6-star rank 2 torch. Recently pulled him about maybe 2-3 weeks ago, and yeah, I'm melting basically Iron Man, and he's going down relatively quickly. And after this fight, I do take on a Nick Fury, I believe. Well, first it's a hit monkey. I use Archangel. That goes down real quick. Nothing tricky. Just have to watch out for his evade and his ability to shrug off a parry stun if he's knocked down. And then Nick Fury, which was a massive fail. I died twice. One with Archangel, again with Archangel. And then I went in with Symbiote Supreme just to finish the job. And then last but not least, I take on an Arcus on this path on the enhanced power gain, or I think it's aspect of evolution. And it's a pretty easy fight. Pretty much have to cycle special 2s, special 3s, and I do have 4 out of 5 Mystic Dispersion, so the fight becomes relatively easy. And yeah, once we get to the next clip, I will commentate. Alright guys, this is from my alternate account, Atomic Hot Dog, and I'm going to take on this Apocalypse on the Rage node, and I use Warlock And since Apocalypse does have a larger health pool, I don't believe he triggers the Rage node um, on this node, and so pretty much to running Protect, so it becomes easier to use the SP to cycle it and see if he has willpower. And this defender does, or this summoner does run willpower, and so all I have to do is keep up the infection, parry him just to drain power, and cycle special twos, and it should be a pretty simple fight. And then after this, I do take on the hazardous shift node with Medusa using Quake. Near the very end, I do die, just because, again, these fights do become long, and if you're not boosted, I don't have the suicide masteries unlocked on Atomic, so it just becomes an endurance test pretty much, and if I fail, I fail. And I did fail in this, and I just came in and finished it off with Quake. I revived, and then I took the risk and decided to go with a simple revive, and it brought me up to 7%, I believe. And so I was banking on the fact that this summoner wouldn't run the Despair Mastery. Sorry, not the Despair, the Assassin Mastery, where my ability accuracy is reduced below 18%, and I think they weren't. And yeah, ended the fight, did the job. Alright guys, I'm bringing you back to one of two boss fights. I will be taking on Sasquatch using Torch, and I do make sure to apply the pre-flight ability. And so pretty much, I think, yeah, I'm boosting up right now since I don't want to die. I do one-shot this fight, and again, it's a pretty standard fight. However, Sasquatch can become a little bit tricky once he enters his unstoppable phase. And as you see here, I make sure to exit out and see if the game actually registers the ability that I placed, and it does. I was nervous that it wasn't, because I didn't see the yellow diamond that usually comes up whenever you do place a pre-fight ability. And yeah, pretty standard fight, building up the smolders, keeping up the temperature, and baiting out specials so that the sting damage can do its thing. And yeah, after this I will bring you a boss fight using my main account. Alright guys, so I'm bringing you this next boss, the last clip. Again, I do use torch for this, double torch I guess. And so the procedure that I like to use, just build up the smolders and make sure that his fan base or whatever his ability is does not go to the 5th counter, or else I start gaining buffs and degenning and it's not fun. And so my plan here was to build up my smolders and keep my temperature up. And if I did take a little bit of degen damage, it wasn't too big of a deal, as long as I never hit that 5 counter that Mojo has, where I start degenning like crazy. And yeah, I'm blocking a special 1, keeping up these smolders, and one-shot this fight. And that's it for this war. Thank you so much for watching. Comment, subscribe, leave any feedback, and I appreciate you. Thank you.
Hello, Brother Wolf.